What's going on, everyone? Nick back with another Battle Spirit Saga matchup video. Today, little different format for the video. I've typically been doing best of threes on the channel, but today I wanted to just do a best of one. Me and Steph ended up playing a best of three when we recorded this, but you know, for quality of content and just to try something new, I decided to just do game one. You know, admittedly, Steph won game 2 and 3. I'm not trying to hide that I lost to Steph. I mean, it happens all the time, as you've probably seen on the channel. He is admittedly the better card player. So 482 TCG if you want to check him out. But yeah, we're just going to do a best of one on here. It's a short game. It's White Aggro versus Fabled Beast. Admittedly, Aggro, not really my archetype. Not something I enjoy. Feels a little glass cannon for me, if you will. But, you know, it was fun. Wanted to see how the deck played out. Deck list in the description, as always. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this stuff and you find quality in the content that I post here. But let's jump into the game and get into the action, see how it plays out. Alright, guys. Jumping into things. Also a little change to how I've been doing the videos. In addition to only doing game one and keeping things a little shorter, I'm also just going to let this one play out in real time. We didn't have a whole lot of turns where things took a long time in between, which was nice, so just going to let it play out in real time. No speeding things up like I have in other videos. Steph, though, opens up with the Flamefish. Pretty good start against Aggro, that's for sure. Kind of slows things down. And I just said turns wouldn't take too long. Admittedly, my first one did take a little bit here, but that's because it was the first time playing the deck. Luckily, though, most of White Aggro is pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy in it mechanics-wise. But we do start off with that Satellite Falcon. Solid card. Then we'll go ahead and play the Head Snow Librarian Saga here. Key there. Put the Soul Core in the trash, in case I do block with her. Steph with trusty Flying Turtle. The Flying Turtle that comes out every game except when I put a Starblast in Burst. If you watch my Pterosaur versus Fabled Beast matchup, game 2 I put a Starblast and never saw Flying Turtle from Steph. Every other game I've ever played him, though, he gets that guy out. Our hand here, pretty good. We do have 2 Valkyrie Mist and a Regain in hand. So we can go very, very aggro when it's time. And then we just drew the, I think we just top decked this, the Heavy Tank Curiosity. We might have top decked another Valkyrie Mist. Apologies, I don't exactly remember and didn't pay attention there in turn 1, but yeah, Heavy Tank Curiosity. Solid card in this list. I think here I'm debating on if I pump out like a Valkyrie Mist now, bounce some things. Calculating if I could regain, maybe win turn 2. The regain Head Snow Librarian play is quite good. We do Valkyrie Mist here, get the Flamefish off the board, which is huge defense for our board. Now we got the Heavy Tank leveled up. Not really too much destruction effect that it would protect us against. But we are going to bring that Soul Core back that we had spent for Head Snow Librarian, so it does buffer up. Go ahead and attack with the Valkyrie Mist. Steph's going to go ahead and trade that, which is fine with us. Satellite Falcon will go ahead and attack as well. And we're going to attack with Heavy Tank Curiosity. We definitely went aggro, as we, you know, shouldn't necessarily not do when you're playing an aggro deck. But we did we do have to be careful depending on our opponent. I didn't really account for how aggro Fabled Beast can get very well, that's for sure. And Steph could have potentially won the game here, I believe. I think he kind of mismanaged some cores. But we do see another flying turtle come out. Pulls a Galeo. I think if he skips this next play, yeah, so he brings the Galeo out. If he had potentially skipped that, he could have brought out like Pintan, Hippo, and Flamefish, and I think one game? Potentially. I mean, he was only one spirit off. Maybe it was the Flamefish that got him. Could have maybe done Pintan into Hippo. But yeah, something to keep in mind is how aggro your opponent can go. We do top deck the Derm Dyna, and I will say in the best of 3, there's one Derm Dyna in this main deck, and I didn't sideboard in the series, but there's one Derm Dyna, and I managed to draw it, I think, every game in the best of 3. Which isn't a terrible card to pull. You can make it unblockable, but it does kind of play against the Head Snow Librarian as you have to put the Soul Core there. I guess you could attack with Derm first, then pay it, and then Head Snow Librarian, which isn't awful. Almost went to attack step. In friendlies, you know, take it back, just put the core there. But we will core up Snow Librarian, plus bring the Soul Core back. Nice 5k. Plays around Galeo. I'm going to go ahead and attack with Satellite Falcon here. Steph elects to block, which then I will flash. And we're going to regain Head Snow Librarian. Regain 1 cost. Pretty insane. But we do lose Satellite Falcon, no big deal. As we do present lethal on board now. Snow Librarian should be a 7k now. And she does get the buff again. Valkyrie Missile trade. And Heavy Tank Curiosity. Gonna take the game. Well guys, like I said, a little different format today. Quick, best of 1. Aggro deck wins on like turn 3. You know, hopefully you guys enjoy this little quicker format and kind of getting in and out of game quickly. But let me know down in the comments if you like the best of 3s better than this best of 1. Obviously not every best of 1's going to be this quick, as it was an aggro versus a also fairly aggro deck in Fabled Beast. Fabled Beast, a little more mid-range, of course. But, you know, also let me know down in the comments what other decks you want to see. What colors you want to see me play. I think the only thing I haven't played on this channel yet is yellow. So maybe I try out this Fabled Beast list that Steph's been playing. That way he can get some practice with his other decks. But also if he just wants to play Fabled Beast, he can play it. But we might be able to play the mirror or something like that. Try it out. We'll see. But as for next week, I don't know yet what we're going to be playing, but we'll figure something out for sure. Till the next video, guys, have a great one. And have a happy Wednesday and take care.